What's up, Unky Chan Bud? You made this memory a lot back with another video. Today I'm about to do a story time about, you feel what I'm saying, how I almost got kicked out of, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, bro. I almost got kicked out of school, but they knew me enough to not kick me out of the school because, like, I'm too thorough. Alright, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. This shit happened when I was like, let me see, this was in, what age was I when I was in 7th grade? We talking about, cause 8th grade is 14, 7th grade is 13. Yeah, this joint definitely happened when I was literally fucking like, when I ain't gonna lie, when I was 13, right? So that's talk about before that shit. So between the grades of like 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, that's when I really started talking to girls. Now mind you, I went to the same elementary school from K to 8th. It was from K to 8th. Then I went to like a preschool that was like, it was like across the street from the school. And mind you, everybody knew me and everybody knew of me because my sister went to that school, my brother went to that school, I think my pop went to that school, my grandma, like literally my whole family went to that school, right? And mind you, the school that I went to, I ain't gonna lie, bro, if I would have went to another school, I would have turned out to be a badass young boy. But I low-key went to like a good ass school because it was literally like 80% white people, bro, and it was like 2 black people, bro. And then the black people that was there, they was literally whitewashed, but I really wasn't whitewashed. I don't think I was really whitewashed, bro. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you because the way I grew up, like, I wasn't really whitewashed, but I couldn't really act like myself at school because, like, if you act like yourself at school, it's like whatever you do, like, as a kid, is a reflection of your parents. So if you bad in school and act up, it's like terrible parenting because, like, you mean. But I used to act up, but it was to the point where I used to, like, every time I used to act up, I used to literally get beatings, bro. You already know. You feel what I'm saying? I was like bad. Like, I was bad to the point where all I used to do was just steal. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. I used to just steal. What else I used to do? I used to steal. I used to break shit. I swallowed a penny before. What else I did? I almost drowned before too. I ain't gonna lie, that's another story. That shit not funny. But anyways, bro, it was like I don't know. My childhood was like fun and bad at the same time because the way I used to live on South Street before I moved to 8th and Ritter. Before I moved like near the Cambodians, it was to the point where it was like, bro, I was in a good neighborhood. Niggas, you know, I didn't grow up in a badass neighborhood. Like, the way I grew up, it was like niggas wasn't broke, but niggas was broke at the same time. It was like niggas got fed, bro, but it was that to the point where it's like niggas didn't really wear a lot of stuff. Like, you feel me? It's a whole bunch of shit. But I used to live on South Street. If you know, it's like South Street where like, what's that shit called? John's is. What else? What's Lorenzo's, Ishkabibbles? Like, I literally used to live right on South Street, bro. Like, you can literally walk down the joint. You feel what I'm saying? I had a good ass child. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit was good till that shit started getting worse as I got older. But anyways, bro, from K to 5th, I used to be cool, but I ain't gonna lie, I used to go to karate and I used to be kissing some joint under, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was really on some freaky shit, bro. I used to be kissing joints under the table. Every time it was nap time, bro, I was always laid up with somebody, bro. I was all, like, I ain't gonna lie, as a young boy, I think I was meant to be a hoe, bro. Like, the things that I used to do when I was a young boy, I don't think I ever used to literally get into relationships. All I used to do when I was a young boy was literally like kiss joints. And back in the day, before niggas started really cracking, bro, if you was kissing joints, that's equivalent to really cracking a joint. You feel what I'm saying? Or like a joint twerking on you or something like that. Or you literally having a girlfriend. Like, back in the day, it was like you get so much like, bro, you got aura, bro. Like, if you kiss Jones, bro, kissing Jones was over like cracking Jones. Because back in the day, I don't know how kids is now, but bro, back in the day, it was like to the point where, like, if you kiss Jones, bro, you was cool. You was getting all the hoes because nobody really wasn't doing anything on that freaky shit, bro. Niggas wasn't really freaked out how they are now. You feel what I'm saying? But I was on some freaky shit. You feel what I'm saying? But basically, bro, from K to 5th, I used to go to school every day. I used to be the class clown. What else used to happen? I used to get kicked out of the room. I've been on so many lunch detentions. I was just bad to the point where it's like teachers didn't like me, bro, because I was the type of person that in school, bro, I used to just make the class laugh. And it's like, bro, that should just be funny, bro, because the class really be boring. Like, and you know you mean something to the class when you sick one day or you don't come to school no day and niggas really texting you talking about, bro, you should have came to school. Like, I used to make people's lives just better. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I hear so much of like, bro, you really funny and shit, bro. Because that shit used to really be, I used to be big all day. Niggas just get kicked out of class, bro. I had so many lunch detentions. I was the best at kickball. Brian Gold, I was the fastest nigga. So I used to get some of the joints, bro. And mind you, back in the day, bro, I'm not trying to be like that, bro. I went to an all-white school, so what can you really imagine? It was to the point where, like, bro, I used to be the fastest bull. So, you know, like, back in the day, bro, I used to take any joint. Like, I used to really take any joint, but back in the day, bro, white joints really didn't mess with the black guys. Soon as you turn off the light, bro, they can't see you. You African booty scratcher. Like, bro, they could, like, they didn't mess with the black people. That's why, like, back in the day, I really already know what type time the white people was. And mind you, the only people I could really mess with was really white people, bro. Because it was no, bro, I didn't see no black girl till like 5th grade, and her butt was saggy and shit, and we had Dickie Capris on. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I really didn't see a good ass black joint till I went to high school, bro. I seen nothing but just white Miley Cyrus joints, bro. They had no ass, no badges, nothing. It was just like they all looked the same, and like they all weird. And that's why I really don't really mess with white people, bro. I'm not trying to be that guy, bro. But like, I really found out that white people really don't like, white girls only fuck with black guys because it's a fetish. They really don't like us because, mind you, say if you do something with a girl or you break up with her or you do something, you literally push her out the way. She call the cops on you, bro. I say this once again, who they gonna believe? A black guy or a white girl? They're always gonna believe that. That's why I don't understand how people like the white people. It's really a fucking fetish, bro. I'm telling you, bro, they don't like us, and they like us to a certain extent. Like, they really don't. They do everything we do, bro. But it's like, it's just like they look at us like we creatures. That's why I be telling people, bro, you really stop being milkman and like mess with like Ricans or something like that, bro. You going out with a white girl, bro, is only proving that you just don't know about ancestries and about when we using shackles and stuff. And mind you, like, everybody not on that type time, but it's rare if a girl really don't do something. You do something wrong to the wrong white girl, bro, she gonna call you an ER and you done, bro. It's all fun and games until they really disrespect you or lie in your name. And you know, as a nigga, bro, soon as you get an allegation on you, bro, you're never gonna beat that. Especially if it's a white John or a girl in general, bro. You going up against the court system, nigga, you're never gonna win as a man, bro. That's why I be telling niggas to make sure they ask for consent and they really take their time, bro. One little accusation, no matter if it's true or false, can ruin your entire life. That's why I be telling, bro, just mess with the black Jones, mess with your own kind. Leave the white people for the white people, bro. And you know, some people literally be like growing up in good homes and stuff, bro, but it's like, bro, like, they really don't like us, bro. And I keep telling y'all that, bro. They only like us because of the BBC. I really be telling y'all that, bro. Without that, they would not mess with us, bro. Because back in the day, when the lights used to get turned off, we was African booty scratchers, and all we was doing, we was just black guys. You feel what I'm saying? But let's move on, right? So from K to 5th, I ain't gonna lie, I used to just like white Johns, and like, it was just weird, bro, because you could understand, like, you like a cool black kid, and it's like, you could tell when you're getting treated different, because I wasn't whitewashed. Mind you, I wasn't whitewashed. The other cuz, he was literally whitewashed. His pop was a cop and all this. I just did, like, that's still my homie, bro, but like, you know, he was whitewashed, and you still are whitewashed. That's not cool. But it's like to the point where, like, they treat me like I'm a fucking animal. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like, I had to deal with it. It's like, I deal with a lot of like the R word, and it's like, that's what but it's like, it's weird, because it's like, would I rather stay in a R school that like everybody is and get like special treatment and stuff, or go to a school with all black guys or all black people and literally turn out to be one of them niggas that be booked? If I would have went to a worse school than what I went to, bro, I would have turned out to be a way worse person, bro. It's to the point where it's like, I would have been like, I probably would have been booked. I would have probably been a lot of shit, bro. But like, being around white people really showed me a lot, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like, they really make fun of you, and that shit really not funny. It's like, they not laughing with you, no, they're literally laughing at you, bro. But mind you, K to 5th, like, it was cool, and there's some one black John. That's another story. I told y'all the story time when I like seen the first black John, and the first black John, I really liked her, bro. I used to literally be sharing my chips with her every day, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And like, she cheated on me, and mind you, bro, when you a young boy, bro, you really be competing with grown ass men, bro. I don't know how many times I got my girl took about a nigga that got a whole car, a whole job, and a nigga like 26. And y'all, bro, it's like, that shit is not cool, bro. I used to literally be in competition with grown ass men, and I can't win, mind you. And I'm little as shit, so it's like, I'm little as shit. I'm always the line leader. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just funny. I didn't look good, and I'm competing with, like, it's like a lose. It's like I'm not gonna win. It's like I'm going up against grown ass men, bro. When I'm a young boy, it's like I can never win. You feel what I'm saying? So the first black John, she was, bro, that was the love of my life, bro. And it's like, I still know who she is, and I ain't gonna lie, she's shitty now. I ain't gonna lie, she's so shitty right now. But mind you, that's like the first black girl I ever seen. So it was like to the point where it's like, when you went to, like, I don't know if anybody else could agree with me or dudes, I don't know what niggas went through, but bro, I went to like an all-white school. So when I first saw the first black girl, bro, it's like I like fell in love, bro, because I never seen that shit. Like, of course you see like Nicki Minaj throwing that shit back when you were a young boy, but it's like, it's different from seeing stuff in person than seeing stuff in real life. And mind you, I used to be the type person, like, I used to just go to school, go home, and that's all. Like, I really didn't hang out, and it's like I ain't have no phone till I was like high school. I had an iPod. It was like, bro, my childhood was amazing, Like, I'm so glad I didn't grow up with a phone like that for real. Like, I still know what Snapchat, Instagram, Man Crush Monday, Wednesday, all that stuff. But it was to the point where it's like, I was so, like, not spoiled, but I was spoiled at the same time. You feel what I'm saying? Had both parents, you know, to a certain extent. But after 6th grade, shit started getting shit started getting more crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas start getting wallies. You feel what I'm saying? If you know what a wally is, I don't know what a really wally is. A wally is basically like, you at a party, right? And it's basically you get twerked on, and the joint really throwing that shit back, and you catch that joint, bro. Like, give me a wally, give me a wally. That's how I know I'm really getting older, bro, because niggas don't even know what a wally is, bro. I be like, yo, can I get a wally? What's that? How you don't know what a wally is, bro? You get on the wall, and she, like, throw that shit back, smack that shit, and it's like, bro, it's like I'm so small, so when Jones used to literally twerk them, they used to be taller than me. It's like I had to really stand on my tippy toes and really get, like, it's like I'm on a fucking roller coaster. You feel what I'm saying? But anyways, bro, after that shit happened, like, shit started getting crazy, bro. Shit started getting crazy, bro, because it's like, after leading up to kissing, that's when shit started getting crazy. Now, mind you, I didn't lose my shit till I went to high school, but I ain't gonna lie, I did like a lot of stuff. Like, I used to get chewed and all this extra stuff, but I just don't talk about that. Like, that, you feel what I'm saying? That's a different type of story. You feel what I'm saying? But basically, this when 7th grade started happening, right? So 7th grade, leading up to 8th grade was by far probably peak life. Peak life was literally 8th grade, but peak life for real was 7th grade, bro. Because it was like, I'm glad, like, bro, if you a nigga that's really trying to do something, bro, you gotta start from first base. Y'all niggas be trying to worry about cracking joints, bro. Before you even start cracking a joint or doing anything, the best type of feeling as a man is really getting a kiss and really getting in a relationship. That's step one. That's why niggas be trying to, like, slip through different cuts and peaks into life. Bro, if you never been on that type time, that's how niggas be getting joints pregnant. They don't be knowing. You gotta really see health class and really do stuff. That's why I'm glad I'm waited. You feel what I'm saying? To really do anything, bro. Because if I would have did anything earlier, I would have probably had a kid. You feel what I'm saying? Never used to wrap my willy. Like, I would have never wrapped my willy or nothing like that, bro. It's to the point where it's like, you got to learn about girls, and you got to learn about how you are as a boy. Like getting older to a man to really do stuff, bro. Y'all be trying to fast pace y'all life and try to, like, crack joints. Like, no, bro. The only reason why you should crack joints is when you already been through different phases in your life. You shouldn't be a whore if you have a girlfriend. If you, like, niggas just, y'all don't know how to just, people want to do stuff that other people do. Like, I was a lover boy, and I was a nigga who used to get cheated on and play with. That's why I turned into a whore. I didn't learn how to. I wasn't born to be a whore for real. But I was born to, like, I like multiple joints, and it's hard to be with one. But when one joint treat me right, bro, I would choose one girl that treats me right, and I like her, and she's attractive, than choosing 10 other joints. Is all they gonna do is just crack. Because cracking is cool, and having intercourse is cool, but it's like, it's not gonna be no real love attached to it. Like, some real love is to the point where it's like, intercourse and stuff is cool, but being with somebody for, like, a long majority of life, and they learning you and you learning them, is the best type of feeling. That's why it's like, I know how to, like, I know different things, and you gotta really find out how you are. If you to the point as a nigga, like, you get too attached to girls, or you fall in love too quick, or you get your emotions attached, you can't be a whore. You know, being a whore or being a hoe is somebody that really don't give a fuck about their life, your life, or anything. That's why I am the way I am. People literally be caring about what other joints, and y'all be so tender and so, like, so stuck on a girl's looks to the point where y'all don't, like, y'all be stuck. You can't be a hoe if you have feelings and you really, like, you want to be in a relationship. Be in a relationship. If you want to be in a relationship, bro, be in a relationship. If you want to be a whore, just know it comes with a lot. You can't be emotionally available. You can't like no joint. And you can't be tender. Because at the end of the day, if you're a whore, you got to know that that's not your girl. You could crack her all the time you want, but she's not obligated to be loyal. Nobody's obligated to be loyal, and nobody's obligated to be with you if you didn't put that boundary and that title down. So y'all niggas be getting mad that your girl be getting cracked or something like that, but that's not your girl. You could be with somebody every day, but that does not mean that they're like your person. Until you really be a man about stuff, and you gotta understand, bro, girls like when niggas, like, be a man. They don't like when, like, it's cool enough for a girl to take charge, but as a nigga, bro, you gotta understand, no matter how tall you is, no matter how much money you got, no matter how you are, bro, a girl gonna respect you for who you are rather than what you got. Any girl gonna use a nigga for money and use him for what he got, but a real nigga that really has respect for himself and really put his foot down and don't get mad if a girl try to leave him, that's what they respect, and that's why girls be attached. Of course, a girl not gonna be attached if she just using him for your money or your dingling, and it's like, you not putting no foot down. You really gotta really put your foot down and tell a girl what she like, really what you want, and she gonna be with it. Especially if a girl like you, and you gotta understand, like, it's trials and tribulations to really see if a girl really like you. You gotta really know girls to really see and really get into their mind and really learn their body to really see if a girl like you, bro. Just because a girl think you cute and funny, nigga, that's bare minimum, bro. She think everybody cute and funny. But, like, if a girl have respect for you and, like, comfortable with you, bro, and really tell you a lot of stuff and really just like being around you, she likes you, bro. Because, mind you, girls don't like doing a lot of stuff that, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, They know who to use and who to play with. And as a nigga, you gotta know what you want, because you know we straightforward. If you a nigga that just beat around the bush, it's like that's not really a man, or you lying to girls to crack, but that's not really a real man. A real man just put his foot down and tell a girl what you want, bro, out of her, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But that's another side of the story, you feel what I'm saying? But anyways, after 6th grade, you feel what I'm saying, I went out with some John, and me and my cousin, bro, this is bad, hopefully she don't be on this John, but me and my cousin, I used to go out with some black John, and he used to go out with some black John, but we used to party her to the point where it's like, bro, when he had a girlfriend, I used to grab her ass. When I had a girl, we used to grab, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, we was like, it's weird, but we used to really be partying these hoes, bro. These hoes is for anybody, bro. I ain't gonna lie, we used to be partying, but that's a different type of story, you feel what I'm saying? But anyways, bro, that shit, bro, oh my God, this shit, oh my God, my life was amazing. I had the best childhood, bro. Like, niggas had I had the best like, this shit is, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I'm really happy I'm saying this, bro. I had the best fucking childhood. It's like when you're a young bull, bro, you really don't experience a lot, but I really had the best childhood, bro. And it's like, I didn't grow up too fast, but I ain't grow up like too, it was like I'm in the middle. It's like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Oh my God, bro. Like, man, I ain't gonna lie, this is about to make me really reminisce. So basically, bro, when I was in 7th grade, I used to go out with some Joan, and she was the new girl at school, you feel what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, everybody, when you got a crush on a girl, bro, everybody be making a block hot, bro. You tell one Joan that she bad as shit, then she going in the Joan playing Whisper Down the Lane, talking about the cuz thinking you cute. And mind you, I had order in school to the point where it's like, bro, I was the fastest nigga. You feel what I'm saying? I used to be the best at kickball, and I used to be funny. Bro, niggas never really wanted to bid with me, bro. I'm the type of nigga, bro, if you bid on me, bro, I used to get called to the office because I used to, like, it was the B word. Like, it's to the point where it's like, I never used to, like, mind you, I'm like 5'1". I'm like, bro, I've been little all my life. I've been lying. You gonna let a little ass nigga, like, disrespect you? That's why I be thinking, like, some people really be punks and really let words get to you. My thing was like, if I say something to you, you don't say something back, you gonna go tell a teacher. Like, bro, I used to always get told on, bro, and it's like to the point where niggas can never bid with me, bro, because I really take that shit so far. And it's worse when people really be laughing at you, you feel what I'm saying? But like, bro, my childhood is fucking amazing. Oh my God. But anyways, bro, I went out with the joint, and her shit was cakey too. Her shit was cakey. I ain't gonna lie, her shit was definitely cakey. And it was like to the point where I remember the first, bro, this is funny. Bro, I remember when bro, we were sitting right next to each other, and everybody know, bro. And you know when you like a girl, bro, I used to be sweating hard. Like, bro, when I used to really be talking to girls and I had like no confidence, I used to be sweating, bro, because mind you, bro, when a girl call you cute, when no girl call you, like, when you only get girls because you're funny, it's like the best feeling, bro, because you never heard that, bro. It's like, I was like, bro, I never used to think nobody think I look good, because nobody used to say that. It used to say I just look funny, bro. It's like, bro, when a girl say you look good, as a nigga that really just don't get girls because they look good because they personality, bro, that shit, like, even that, bro, I'm still a grown ass man, bro. When a girl say I look good, I ain't gonna lie, that's the best feeling in the world, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to nut in you. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, bro. We gotta lay down. We gotta do something, bro, because it's like my inner child is like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's like. You feel what I'm saying? It's like y'all don't understand the feeling. You feel what I'm saying? If you're not a nigga that went through that stuff. But anyways, bro, basically, we were sitting next to each other. This is definitely like math. What was it? It was math class, right? I'm sitting right next to her, bro, and I'm nervous, bro. I'm fucking shaking, my hands sweating, bro. Alright, so look, every time school used to start, everybody used to have to put their phone in a yellow pouch, bro. They come around my joint. I'm like, I pass it to her. She talking about, you don't got no phone? I'm like, no, my phone broke. Bro, that's niggas' favorite excuse. Or like, when niggas, you feel like at the time niggas didn't have no iPhone, or like niggas had iPhones and niggas' favorite excuse was my iPhone didn't come in, or what's that shit called? Like, that shit at the crib, bro. I left that shit at the crib. Bro, I had no phone till I was high school. I had to use my grandma's iPad to text every girl. I got an iPod Touch for Christmas. Oh my God, I use that shit as a phone. I used to bring that shit every day, and you know you can't use an iPod Touch with no Wi-Fi. Like, that shit don't got nothing, bro. It's like nothing, bro. I couldn't even call nobody. It was to the point where if I was in danger, I would have to run to somebody else's house and call them. It's like to the point where it's like I had to memorize my mom and dad phone number before, like, you feel me? I had to, like, it was so weird. It's like I couldn't really do it. Like, bro, if I had a phone, oh my God, bro, if I would have had a fucking fucking phone when I was in elementary school, I swear to God, bro, I would have took over the world, bro. But anyways, bro, she's like, you don't got a phone? I was like, no, that shit broke, so I gotta use an iPod Touch. She like, all right, and I was like, yo, write your name on a post-it note, right? She wrote her name in a post-it note, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I held that post-it note like this, and I put that shit in my pocket. I wasn't playing. As soon as I got home, I put her number through my grandma's iPad. We started texting. You feel what I'm saying? I was happy as shit. And mind you, it's so weird as a feeling when you text somebody that got a fucking Gmail. That's why I don't talk to girls that got a Gmail, bro. I ain't gonna lie, you old as shit with no Gmail, bro. Come on, bro. You gotta have a number, bro. Come on now. I understand people be going through different stuff, but it's like I'm already knowing, bro. I ain't have no phone, so it's like I'm already knowing you don't got no fucking phone if you're using the Gmail. You feel what I'm saying? So anyways, after that shit happened, like it was like I was nervous around her. It's so weird when you go out with somebody that goes to the same school as you, bro, because it's like everything you do is like you wake up and you wake up and feel different. Like you don't want to be embarrassed, and it's like you the type of person that lay out your outfits before you come to school. You be nervous because you know you're gonna see them, and then you don't want to, like, I'm the class clown, I'm a funny nigga, so it's like I gotta be smart so she don't think I'm dumb. Like I gotta make sure I make sure I look cool, because it's like it's like a feeling where like when you embarrass yourself and your girlfriend or something like that is like with you, that's the worst feeling. Like, bro, I had to change how I am, bro, but it's like I hate when I be in a relationship, bro, because like the only thing bad about relationships is like you gotta be somebody that you not because you with somebody else. Is like, and then like you just don't know. It's like I hate relationships, but it's like the older that I get, I understand what a relationship really is. But when I was a young boy, it's like, of course, like when you're in a relationship, you gotta be somebody that you not, because you're with somebody, so you gotta respect them, have different boundaries. Like it's different, bro. But back in the day, I used to be like, I couldn't be like myself. Like I was trying to like do stuff, and it's like, you feel what I'm saying? It's like to the point where I used to make Johns laugh, but if I make Johns laugh, I'm a Joe ass nigga. Like damn, a nigga can't be funny. Like every time I talk, people just be laughing. It's like, and then a girl gonna think you Joe if you making the whole class laugh and making all the Johns laugh. You feel what I'm saying? So mind you, it was this one day, bro. It was this one day, like we planned on getting a kiss. Now mind you, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I knew how to kiss, bro, and I was a freaky deaky ass nigga, but it was to the point where I really didn't know too much about Johns to really understand, because the worst feeling in the world is making a girl uncomfortable or making shit weird. Like making stuff weird with a girl is the most uncomfortable feeling, because you can't get out of that situation. It's like you gotta think before you talk, and I'm the nigga that don't think before I talk. It's like that's why it's like I'm glad I grew with her and I really know girls how they are, because like at the same time, bro, girls is way more freakier than us, and they want you to take the lead. If I would've knew that shit back then, nigga, I would've been cool. But it's like to the point where it's like I used to be like weird about situations, bro, because I ain't gonna lie, as a nigga, bro, it's so much like a weird feeling when you talking to somebody and they're just taller than you. Every girl I talked to I had to literally like look up. You feel what I'm saying? It's only like a couple Jones that I was really taller than, bro, and I felt like I was fucking LeBron James. When I'm taller than a girl, I ain't gonna lie, that shit feel different. But like when you shorter than a girl, it's like I like climbing trees, but it's like to the point where it's like you don't feel as confident. But like I'm a confident ass niggas to the point where it's like I just always imagine me going back and forth with a girl and she poking my head, and it's like I can't, like, imagine a girl taking me serious and I'm looking up at her. Like what girl not gonna laugh at me? You feel what I'm saying? It's like nobody take me serious too, bro. It's like I'm just a joke, man. Fuck. But anyways, bro, we planned on like getting a kiss after school, right? So I'm telling my homie, I'm like, bro, I'm bitching, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. You feel what I'm saying? And at the time, the only thing I used to do was make Johns laugh, bro. I never used to know how to talk to girls, and my cousin really put me on, bro, and my brother, bro, because it was to the point where it's like I knew how to talk to girls, bro, but it was like, it's so like this why is pros and cons of being a funny ass nigga, bro. When you a funny ass nigga, it's cool and all till you just don't know what you talking about or don't know what the fuck you talking about. You feel what I'm saying? And to the point where I knew how to kiss, bro, but it was like I was just scared. I was always nervous, bro. I used to be so nervous around girls, bro, because like a girl liking you and I'm coming from like nobody really liked me and only liked me because I'm funny is like a weird feeling. Is like, you feel what I'm saying? But anyways, bro, I'm like, yo, this and that, and it was like, you mean? So then that shit happened, right? And like, bro, I go downstairs in the basement, because basement used to be like, you could do anything. You get chewed in the basement. You could do so much stuff in the basement, bro. People used to be on that freaky deaky stuff. Especially if you got like strict parents. People used to do a lot of freaky stuff at school, bro. I saw a lot of stuff I wasn't supposed to see. And it's not my, you feel what I'm saying? But anyways, bro, I come downstairs. I'm talking to my homie. I'm like, bro, I'm about to kiss her, right? And then her friends right there. They walking that way. My homie walking this way, right? I'm like, yo, come here. I like kind of like come here, and then I give her like a little kiss, and then I walked away, bro. Niggas felt like $1 million. I ain't gonna lie, bro. And I was grabbing the ass. Oh my god, bro. My weenie was on rock hard, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So after that happened, like I don't know what happened in the school year, but we just broke up. Right? We broke up and like shit started to get crazy, but shit started to get weird, right? So mind you, I don't know how this happened, but me, my cousin, my other homie, and some white cuz, you feel what I'm saying? He used to be my homie. We started like, I don't know if y'all had this, but it was like a grab ass game. Now, this is really when the story time really happened. So I want you to lock in and understand what I was going through, right? So it was me, my cousin, my other homie, and things. Mind you, people want to be a part of the game, but you had to at least be cute, or you had to at least be funny to be a part of the game, because girls wasn't gonna let you grab their ass if you wasn't. You feel what I'm saying? And it was, mind you, it was 8th graders that was bad. It was one joint with this fat ass butt. It was this other joint that was like cute, and it was like girls from our joint, right? So it was to the point where like girls grab our ass and we grab their ass. But mind you, I wasn't letting no girl grab my ass, so I had to make sure I watch around. You feel what I'm saying? And it just got good, but then it started getting worse, right? It started getting worse, bro, because the people that wasn't in the game that used to get so jealous. You know, like say if I'm gonna put y'all through a scenery, right? I'm gonna put y'all through a scenery, bro. Y'all, I don't know if y'all went, bro. Y'all listen, bro. At the time, it was good, but y'all don't know the objective of the game. The objective of the game was we was grabbing the Jones ass. Like niggas wasn't trying to. No girl not grabbing my butt, and I still got PTSD. Like girls be trying to be freaky and grab my butt. We ain't on that, bro. Don't touch my butt, bro. We not on that, bro. You want some real? You feel what I'm saying? We not on that. But anyways, bro, it was to the point where everybody, you know how people just tattletale. You could tell when somebody's really gonna be a rat. In elementary school, the people that used to be telling and used to get the B word, they really be cops. And you know, you can really tell when somebody used to really be going through stuff at school, bro, because they get some type of authority, and you gotta watch out for them cops, bro. They get some type of authority, put them big ass boots on, and they think they really like that, bro. Like niggas used to smack the shit out you, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like niggas get that authority and think like they just on top of that emerald. They get that nightstick and that little pole, and they really think they like that, bro. That's why I don't be paying attention to the cops, bro. Them niggas be really, something be wrong with them, bro. You not about to, man, we not on that, bro. But anyways, bro, it was to the point where nobody really knew, but everybody knew, but people was making a block hot. People was really making a block hot, bro. I used to be going behind joints, smacking that shit, grabbing that shit, right? It used to be some after school game, right? One day, right? One day, we was in reading class, bro. I remember that shit, bro. I'm talking to one of the Jones, right? And I think I like grabbed her ass. There's some other black Jones, she saw that shit, right? And she got jealous because she, like when you're not a part of something, people literally get jealous and they start to tattletale, right? So mind you, everything was cool, bro. The shit was, the school year was wrapping up, everything, right? Out of nowhere, what's that shit called? I think they called me in the office or something like that, right? And they called me in the office. They was like, I don't know what they said, bro, but I got a fucking pink slip, right? And basically the joint told on everybody. She told on everybody, and we was in a little shit. And I knew it was bad because when I got to my grandma, I used to go to my grandma crib after I got it, and they had like a talk with me, and it was like, oh, y'all was a part of this game, and girls saying this and this and that. And mind you, everything was consensual. You know who fucked it up? The girls. And you know one thing I really hate about girls? Girls will have as much as part as you, but they don't want to be seen like they whores or easy, so they blame it on us. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm getting in the joint, this and that, bro. They call them out, they calling everything. They was like they gonna call my parents, this and that. And they talk about I've been suspended, right? I've been suspended, but I go to school. You already know if you get in trouble at school, you call your parents before they call your parents. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. I ain't say I was keeping a bean with you. I was like, Dad, they suspended me from school. He was like, for what, son? I was like, bro, for this ass grabbing game. He was like, I told you not to do nothing. And mind you, it was white people too. So it's like, who they gonna believe? The black people or the white people, right? Mind you, it was one white cousin. This how I knew the school was really on some R word, right? So after we were suspended and they had a long talk with us, right? Everybody got suspended. Guess who did fucking get suspended? The fucking white people, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, we all got suspended. All the black people only the boys got suspended, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And it was the most, like, at that time, bro, I was like, yeah, I'm already knowing, like, the school was really on some R word, bro. Like, they literally, like, suspended us, bro. And it was like, bro, I got my ass whooped. Oh my God, that was probably the worst whooping of my life, bro. Because, like, they don't understand the story, bro. It was like it was cool till somebody ruined it. Somebody always ruined shit at school. It's always tattletelling and shit. You feel what I'm saying? And it was like, basically, bro, we was suspended. And like everybody suspended, and then I looked at, I'm like, yo, you feel what I'm saying? And like niggas was really ratting. Like, you know, you get pulled into like the office, bro, you really understand that niggas really be ratting. Niggas really be copping pleas, bro. I don't know what happened, but I know somebody ratted, bro. Somebody didn't take a, bro, I didn't rattle. As soon as I went into the office, I was like, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. I did it. They was like, who else did it? I was like, I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? I was like, to the point where I stick to the code. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I ain't rattle nobody. I just said I was a part of the game. You feel what I'm saying? This and that, bro. So I get out of the joint, bro. I'm talking to my homie. I'm like, yo, bro, what happened, bro? He was like, you got suspended? I'm like, yeah, you got suspended. Then we called my other homie. He was like, we just got suspended. We all got pink slips. And then we looking at the white cuz. He come, like, we see him. He was like, no, he didn't get suspended. So how everybody else gets suspended, you didn't get suspended. We go home, I get my ass whooped, bro. Niggas got, bro. I got my, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I was about to run away that day. Oh my God, I got the, oh, man. Then I couldn't go to school, bro. I was suspended for like a week. Bro, niggas, bro. Then you hear text messages. You hear, you on Snapchat. It was the time where like niggas used to be on Snapchat. They was like, yo, Mir, we miss you to class boring. And mind you, me and my homie, we was like the funniest niggas. So it was like, without us being in class, you could really see like the shit really like, it's really like depressing now. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like, we got that joint. I'm like, bro, we come back to school, niggas start cheering. You would have thought, nigga, you would have thought we just came home from fucking being booked. Niggas started cheering, we in that shit, and it's like, ooh, it was cool, but it was like, I really found out who really ratted on us and who thought it was. It was like after that day, everything like ended, like everything really like it really was weird. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Things was really just weird, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like everything was just really weird. I'm gonna keep it a being with you, but I ain't gonna lie, it was a good ass feeling, and I ain't gonna lie, I don't regret anything. I ain't gonna lie, I love that week of school, man. I was chilling. I got my ass whooped like literally 2 of the days that I was suspended. But after that, bro, it was cool, bro. Feel me? And all I gotta say is, man, don't do that shit. Especially with white people, don't do it. Black girls is cool. White girls, no.